We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And able to take it past the 25 and up to... the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Darnold looking to start with a pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he can get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Now 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw, Darnold. He'll try. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Turbo one, hard. Turbo one, hard.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 20 TS.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now it's Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Darnold.
At the 38-yard line.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. Throwing again is Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 27.
Here's Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, forced the incompletion.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Cooper Kupp, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 69 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks First down.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll send the tight end in motion left. To throw is Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, Darnold. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go ahead.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And Hill is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll take this down to the 26. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
20 TX. Okay. Hey, 20, hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. That Tua's going to change things up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Hey, come on, 2. Get set.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
20 TX. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown. Tua fighting his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's good.
He got 29 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
All right.
Achane. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane once more. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Achane. Well, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now, what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Darnold from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Darnold now to throw. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Seahawks. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On the counter, it's Walker. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
straight ahead, Walker. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Incomplete to Hill. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Tua going to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
He's on his way.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. Loose inside the 30. inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Gtowncapp. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Gtowncapp. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll dump this off to Gtowncapp. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Tua going to change the play. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. They complete it to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
21G. Hey, hey. 21G, 21, 20, TX.
Tua sets up to pass it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's got room to roam. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 34 yards. Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
32 Stinger. Solo left Zion.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's complete to Westbrook Akine. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards there. A first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd and 6. At the 41-yard line.
Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, 33 yards. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride him maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks him. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42.
53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. I call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's Tua's running back complete. They'll cross this over out of bounds right at the 25. 4th and 2. They got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Ready. Out, out. Cover 2. Hey, hey. Corner, long. Double 1, high. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw caught by O'Chan. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Akine. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0.
21. Seahawks, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Darnold now to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Ready, shot. Out.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Tua.
20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Darren Waller, 42 yards. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Dolphins 28, Seahawks nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And it'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Darnold. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw is Darnold.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Tua.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted.
Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Call it no gain there on the first down play.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I've played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Watch it. Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go.
Looking to pass. Tua. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Go ahead. Whoa. Big team. Hey, hey.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on, 2. Hey, 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 hey. Solo left 20, TX. Out.
Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Big team. Hey, 21, TX. Let's go. Ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Gets this one to Hill. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now Tua is going to change things up.
Tua to throw again. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Ernest Jones, the linebacker, with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And some space here. The 20. 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane as the first.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment.